Blessed be witches, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today we are going to be doing something a little different for y'all. So what we're going to do today is we are going to be working with our Rose of Jericho. Now the reason why I wanted to do this is Rose of Jericho has always been associated with around Yule time, okay? So we do know that Samhain is the beginning of the year, but this is the dark time, okay? This is the time for the internal aspects of ourselves, rejuvenation. It is the time of death. So we couldn't think of a better time for us to use the Rose of Jericho, which is also known as the resurrection plant. Now, there is two different forms of Rose of Jericho. One that comes from Mexico, I believe it is, and then the other one is from Jericho itself, or Jerusalem, or wherever you want it, that area of the world. So people have said, oh, one's better than the other. Look, people, they're both perfectly fine. They both work very, very well. So please, whatever one you have, use it. You've learned all that you learned from last year. You've grown, you evolved, you moved past some stages in your life. You went through the death of releasing those things, and now you're being rebirthed into the reality that you want to have for this upcoming year. Look at this, honey. Yes. Can you see that? Yes. The spirits are here and they are working with us. They want us to have a better year. They want us to learn and grow and be empowered and to achieve our goals and dreams and leave all of that crap behind. Yes, honey, I understand. I am 100% with you, boo. Now, for those of you who do not do candle interpretation, when it's high up like that and it's strong, spirit is there. They're with you, they're guiding you, they're working with you on this. So yes, y'all, take a look at that. Know that what I am saying is going to help you if you apply it in your world correctly. All right. You're going to need some candles lit. You are going to need a Rose of Jericho. You are going to need a bowl with which to put your Rose of Jericho in. You are going to need some water. Now this is spring water, so you're going to need some water. Now this is not necessary, but I always put this in with my Rose of Jericho. So this is St. Bridget's water. And now this is from Ireland, and all the St. Bridget's wells, there's so many in Ireland. And where she is the goddess of cemeteries and whatnot, what better vibration to have when it comes to resurrection, darling, than having my Mom Bridget there. So I have my St. Bridget, or my Mom Bridget water. I have some jasmine incense burning. I have my first sun pentacle of Solomon. I will put a little picture up here for you to be able to see. So we have that, and we've written on the back of it what we want to be calling in or manifesting for this year. We are going to need a quartz crystal as well as a plate with which to do our baptism of the crystal. Yes, honey, we're going hard. Yes, I know. We are going hardcore up in this witch, okay? So let's get started. So first what we're going to do is we are going to baptize our crystal. So it's quite easy. All you want to do is you want to pour your water directly onto the crystal and you want to bless it. I baptize you in the name of the Father, the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. I got water everywhere here, honey. I baptize you in the name of the Maiden, the Mother, and the Crone. I baptize and cleanse you from all negative energy, empower you and charge you with what the end result is I want. I ask that the ancestors, the guides, the guardians, angels, and all blessed beings who would like to work with me, assist me in this magical workings, cleanse and baptize you so that you are a pure, clear vessel, that all the transformations and the goals that I would like to reach within this next coming year will be fruitious, that I will be able to have those and feel those. I baptize you, and it be so. So y'all, if you don't have Bridget's water, it's quite fine, boo. All you need to do is you just get a little salt, a little bit of water. I'll make a video on that for you. But considering we don't have very much time and you want to start baptizing things, you just want to get some salt and water, or better yet, honey, go to church. Okay? Go to church and go in there and you get yourself a little vial. You just take some. There's actually a church close to where I am that you can literally go in and they have holy water all ready for you. You don't even have to go right into the church, although you should go into the church and pay your respect, but I digress. You could just go and take some water right there and you have it for yourself. So that's an option that you do have as well. Oh yes. Do you hear my cats? My cats tell that there's some magic afoot, and they're like, what's going on up in here? I need to be a part of this witch. What we're going to do now is we are going to take this baptism water and we are going to use that to activate our seal. Okay? Just want to dip your finger right in that bad boy, okay? You want to anoint all 4 corners of it. Now, you can do this same thing if you wanted to anoint it with oil. However, you don't want to mess with the Rose of Jericho. These things last forever. They have been handed down for generation and generation and generation. So these things are extremely powerful and you don't want to really mess with them. So I like to use the water for this. So then I'm going to dip my finger in again, and I'm going to start at the top of the Seal of Solomon, and I'm going to go in a clockwise motion all the way around it. I'm going to do that 3 times. Okay, now I'm going to bless this. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our bowl. Now I'm just going to move this out of the way for you so that you can see what I'm doing here. And we are going to place this into the bottom of our bowl, face up, okay? Now we're going to take our baptized crystal, and we're going to place that right in the middle. Honey, my hands are shaking. The energy is just unreal. So we're going to place that in there. Now what we're going to do is we are going to add in some of our St. Bridges water. And if you're using holy water or whatnot, I really wouldn't recommend doing this because of the fact that the holy water a lot of time has salt in it, and you don't want to mess with your Rose of Jericho. So just regular spring water is great, but where I got this from the well, and I know that there's no additives or preservatives in it, and it's just a powerful, powerful way of adding a little something to it, I feel confident and comfortable with placing this in. So I'm just going to put some in there, darling, just to cover over the seal. Now I'm going to use my spring water and add some more in there. I'm going to get right in there. I'm going to center this properly. Oh my God, I can feel, oh, that's powerful. That's perfect. All right, so now what we're going to do is we are going to take our Rose of Jericho, and I'm going to pray over this bad boy, okay? And I'm going to imbue this with everything that I said that I wanted on this first sun pentacle of Solomon. I'm going to say everything I want over this. I'm going to give the Rose of Jericho direction on where I want it to go, what I want it to resurrect with inside of me that may have been dormant, that I need at this point in time to be able to realize my goals and my dreams. So I'm going to pray over this bad boy right now. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place this right into the water, just like that. And if it falls over or slides over, that's okay. Once it starts to develop and open up, it will steady itself. I'm going to place my final prayer so that these all work together. And I'm going to ask that the ancestors and the guides and all the angels and whatnot bless and empower this, the higher self, to work together as a cohesive unit for this upcoming year to make manifest all the things I want to bring in to my reality. Here we go. And there you have it, witches. You have done a spell with your Rose of Jericho. Now I'm going to put some pictures of it opening up for you so you can see what it looks like. But this is done, y'all. This is done, and this is a great way for you to be able to prepare yourself for this rebirth that's coming, this new year, boo. And it's going to be a great one. Now, if you have not subscribed, boo-boos, you need to press subscribe. Join the Witch Please family and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook. And you can always send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com. Now, I've said it before, witches, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is an honor to have you in my magic. And you are always in my heart. I will see you again on another episode of Witch. Please. I love you, boo-boos.